Hey, just got to finish watching a movie, and it's a perfect one to enter into lylesberg711. Lylesberg711, that's the name. Contest. I don't know if it's any milestone. The guy should be at like 1,000 subscribers, but I think he's at less than that. He's maybe like at 200 or something. But the guy deserves a lot more. He's really a nice guy. He's a horror fan, but he likes other stuff as well. And he's got a great channel. Just really nice guy. Highly recommend you subscribe to his channel. And although he's given away a couple things, and I'd be happy to win either one, but I'm not really doing this for that reason. I'm doing this because I think I like his channel, and I want to just kind of promote it a little bit. So this video is in response to his giveaway. And the question he asked was just one. Sometimes, you got to go through hoops for this stuff, but he made it real simple. I appreciate that. I think this is the last day of the contest. I may not even get it in. We'll see what I can do. But I'm going to send it either way. What's an underrated horror movie? Well, here's one that I just watched. I thought it was really good. And I know that it's gotten crappy reviews. Like Rotten Tomatoes gave it like 23% or something. I don't care. I liked it. I realize it's fiction. It's not meant to be something that's, it's based in reality. And sometimes I think people have a problem with stuff that's based in reality because I guess the concept is, well, that's not what really happened or something like that. And that's why it's a movie. That's why it's not a biography. In any event, what I'm talking about is a movie with John Cusack. And he starred two what I consider to be underrated movies. One is 1408, which is on my shelf someplace. But the one I want to talk about is this one, The Raven. So I just watched it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. The premise is that some folks start showing up dead. And they are dead based upon similarities, very good similarities, very tight similarities to works of Edgar Allan Poe. Cusack plays Edgar Allan Poe. This story then takes place in the 1840s, late 1840s. Of course, Edgar Allan Poe was found on a park bench at age 40 in October of 1849 in Baltimore, Maryland. That part of it starts out with that part of the story. He was somewhat incoherent. He was allegedly, all he said over and over again was Reynolds, and nobody knew what that was all about. However, he died a day or two later, and that was the end of Edgar Allan Poe. This movie then fictionalizes what might have happened between maybe the last month or so, or 2 weeks before his death, what might have been going on. And it's totally a fictional account, but great nonetheless, and refers to a lot of great Edgar Allan Poe stories throughout. It's like Poe reimagining the story, trying to find the killer who was using his stories as kind of a springboard for his own twisted world. And it's a race against time because he's kidnapped somebody who Poe cares a lot about, and Poe is trying to save that person before that person is dead. So, great stuff. It captures a lot of actual factual things about Edgar Allan Poe in this, and then mixes that with a nice story, fictionalized version, and has some good gory moments in it for those that like the gore. I did like the gore in this because I think it added to the the storyline. I don't like it just for the hell of it. In this case, it certainly added to it, I believe, and I liked it a lot. I would give it a pretty good rating if I had to rate it. I'd give it a pretty good rating. I love atmospheric pieces that take place in eras before cars, where there's horses and the cabs had the torches on the lanterns on the side of the cab, and it was horse drawn, and that time frame in and around the time of the Civil War in this country, I suppose, in 1849, some years before that, but that period, if you want to conjure up what it was like, people with tailcoats and hats and canes and girls with long gowns and that type of thing. That was the premise. It was Baltimore, was where it took place, which is actually where Poe lived. So I like The Raven a lot. I would say I would recommend it quite a bit, actually. I really liked it. And there's quite a few extras on this as well. I picked it up used the other day, and I thought, this could be my underrated movie for Lylesberg's contest, and so it is. I was correct. I thought I might like it, and I did. Classy. Is it for everybody? Probably not. I don't know what the problem. I'm going to have to read what the reviews to see what problems people had with this, but I'm sure there's some plot holes here and there. I'm sure, but I can suspend my disbelief when I'm watching movies. This one seemed fairly believable to me. I don't think there was much in here that couldn't have happened, and I enjoyed it. All right, guys. I've yet to see if the digital copy works on this. I have to try that out and see. Anyway, that's The Raven. I have the disc in the player, but there's the other disc. It's pretty cool. And I thought John Cusack did a nice job as Poe. So, yeah. I like it. All right, that's my entry to Lylesberg 911. Yeah. So hopefully, or is it 711? 711, I think. Lylesberg 711. All right, guys. Please subscribe to him. Stay tuned to see who wins his prize. Check out his channel, see if I win or somebody else wins.